Welcome back to Tax D Wolf Academy. Joseph Griffin here, the Tax D Wolf, and today we're going to be talking about the easiest way to get started in tax deed investing. But before we get into this, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this video. Make sure you're sending this to your business partner, your family member, anybody that you think will benefit from this, or somebody that you want on your team to help you with this. By far, the easiest way to get started in tax deed investing, I'm going to save this for the end of the video. But first, you need to know the steps, right? So the first step is typically going to be your county clerk of court. You go to your county clerk of court, you're going to their website and you're looking for anything that has to do with tax sale. We have tax liens, we have tax deeds, tax redemption deeds, commissioner sales, sheriff sale, adjudicated properties, tax delinquency, tax foreclosure. There's so many different things that it could be called. But if you don't see it, the cool thing is there's a contact us section on that website. All you have to do is dial that phone number, give them a call, and ask them, hey, what happens when people do not pay their property taxes here? That brings me back to, why does the tax sale even exist in the first place? And that's important to understand. When you own a property, you have to pay your property taxes. When people have a mortgage, they are paying their property taxes. It's just kind of hidden in what we call an escrow account. They have their insurance and their taxes, if they have an escrow account, that is. A lot of people don't know that they're actually paying property taxes, right? But when you finish paying off your mortgage, you still have to pay those property taxes. And a lot of people don't understand that. If you don't, the county's going to seize that property from you and give it to somebody that will pay the property taxes. So when you go to that county clerk of court, all you have to do is ask them that, hey, how can I get properties when people fail to pay their property taxes? They will point you in the right direction. So for me in Florida, it's realauction.com. If you go to Louisiana and it's adjudicated property, it's going to be civicsource.com. Then some states have liens, some states have deeds, some states have redemption deeds. So the process will differ depending on what state that we're talking about. So liens, there's a waiting period, right? Everybody pretty much thinks that there's a waiting period for all types of tax sale, but that's not true. That's just with liens and redemption deeds. When you go to an actual deed auction, guess what? No redemption period. Prime example is Florida. You win a property, the county's sending you that deed as soon as you make that payment. That's yours. You can sell it. I've sold property in under 2 weeks from winning in tax sale. So once you call that county clerk of court, they give you the next site or the third-party website, wherever that is. Some of you may have to even go in person to an auction. Once you figure that part out, now you have to do the due diligence, right? You have to understand which properties are good versus which ones are bad, because 85% of them suck. And you have to be able to identify that 15% out of every auction. What can you do with these properties? Whatever the heck you want, as long as the local municipalities will permit. So for example, you can't just say, I'm going to turn this into a quadplex. Well, does zoning permit that? You can't just say, hey, I'm going to turn this into an Airbnb. Is Airbnb even allowed in this area? So that's part of your due diligence. But if it's allowed, you can do all sorts of things. You can become a landlord, get some cash flow from it. You can short-term rental it like Airbnb, VRBO. You can turn it into an independent living facility, a nursing home. You can sell it as is. You can rehab it, cash out refinance, take that tax-free money, go invest again. There's so many more cool things that you can do. By far, the best way to get into tax sale, though, is going to be to pick out your phone. Go ahead and take it out. Take your phone out right now. And you're going to go ahead and book a call with us, all right? The website's right there, so you can click on that link and go ahead and schedule a call with us. But pick out your phone, go to taxdwolfacademy.com, and then go ahead and book a call. And my team is going to help you get started from wherever you are on your journey, right? Your credit score might be 750. It might be 550. So wherever you are, we're going to talk to you about how you can take advantage and go step by step and get to the level that you ultimately want to be at and cash flowing and owning real estate and building wealth.